It's difficult to go from a school environment where pajama pants are considered acceptable outdoor wear to a work environment where you have to think of a different outfit for every day of the week. What's the dress formula for an interview, and how do you dress once you get that internship or job? I spoke with Shahira Amer, who's the boutique and outreach manager for Dress for Success Toronto. She gave us some helpful tips on how to make the most of your wardrobe on a tight budget.
Dressing for an interview, it can be quite different than what your everyday attire is when you're in school. The focus, I'm sure, in school is on being still fashionable, but for the most part, I think for most students, it's about comfort and ease. Definitely dressing for an interview, you're going to put on your most formal attire. It's such an old cliche, but you always want to dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you have. So it's always better to go on the very formal side when you're dressing for an interview. That doesn't mean that you have to go out and buy a complete new wardrobe or spend, $300 or $400 on a two-piece suit. You can definitely look in your closet and see what you have, and then really try and go from there and make that clothing a little bit more interview appropriate. It's always a challenge, I think, for people who have just graduated and you're ready to go out into the workforce and build your wardrobe, but you definitely don't have the funding to go out and do that. It's always better to start small and really make sure that the pieces that you do invest in are going to be long-term pieces. So things that you can wear spring, summer, winter, fall, things that you can wear for years to come. A black pair of dress pants, you want to go for something that's a classic cut as well. Seasons and trends tend to change pretty quickly, so you might have skinny trousers are in one year, very flared trousers are in the following season. It's always better to go for a standard classic cut, because those are things that you can wear in any kind of work environment that will never go out of style. Definitely with jewelry for an interview setting, it's always better to go more on the simple side. So for example, an outfit like this, there is a great bold chunky necklace here, but I wouldn't wear any other piece of jewelry with this. So I would go with no earrings, no bangles on the wrists. A good rule of thumb is never wear more than 3 pieces of jewelry at a time. And there are many things that are absolute no-nos for any office place. Flip-flops are a definite no. In the summertime, it's definitely okay to wear an open-toed shoe, but a flip-flop is just far too casual for the workplace. You want to stay away from anything that's ripped. For example, a pair of jeans that have a few rips in them might be, in fashion right now, definitely suitable for, any other time other than work, but you never want to wear anything that's ripped, frayed, or torn in the office. And I would stay away from things that are overly sheer. It's so important when you're dressing for the office place to make sure that you are that you are dressed in an appropriate way.
Dress for Success provides disadvantaged women with professional clothing for job interviews and work environments. There's a similar organization for men called Dress Your Best. For more information, visit www.dressforsuccess.org or www.dressyourbest.ca. For Jobpostings TV, I'm Alyssa Olette.